Hi, my name's Lana Maciel. I'm the Forever Athlete Manager here at Athlete Training and Health in Katy, and today's total body workout is going to have an upper body focus. So for today, let's go ahead and get started with the warm-up. All you're going to need is like a broomstick or maybe even a bath towel to use for this. But before we get there, let's go ahead and start with some head rolls. So all I want you to do is you can do this either standing or sitting. It's up to you, however you're comfortable. But we're just gonna roll our head around, just kind of get a good stretch in the neck. So just kind of give me 5 rolls going all the way around in a circle with your neck. 5 rolls going one way, and then when you're done there, you're gonna switch, and we're gonna go 5 rolls the other way, okay? So really big circles. Try to stay nice and tall with this. Again, if you wanna stay seated, you can. 5 rolls in each direction. Once you're done there, we're gonna work on the shoulders now. So just shoulder rolls, so go big circles up with your shoulders. Think about getting a shrug up to your ears with your shoulders. 10 going forward, and then once you're done there, we're gonna go 10 big rolls going backwards. So go ahead and get your 10 rolls forward. Good. And when you're finished, same movement. Now we're just going in the opposite direction. So big shrug and pushing the shoulders back now. Big range of motion. Take your time, no rush with these. Just work on the movement, getting the shoulders and the neck warm. Good. 10 rolls forward and back. Once you're done with those, you're gonna grab that stick you have, or if you have a bath towel, okay? So with whatever you have, whether it's a broomstick or a bath towel, I want you to try and pull that towel or that stick apart and just hold it. Okay, we're gonna be using dowels. But from the bottom, okay, you're gonna have that dowel or that towel right by your legs. Pull apart on it so there's some tension, and then you're gonna raise that bar or that towel all the way up overhead, nice and slow, and then come right back down to the beginning, okay? So up and down is 1. Let's go ahead and get 10 of those, all the way up, as far as you can comfortably go. If you can't get all the way up to the top, maybe just try to work on getting a little bit further with every rep, okay? All the way up and down 10 times. So from the side, as you go up, I want you to think about pulling your head through your arms, okay? 10 times. Good. All the way around. Try to keep your arms straight with these as well. Good. When you're done, you can set that down. We'll come back to it in a second. All right, just leave that on the floor or on the couch. And then we're gonna go ahead and go into some toe touches with a twist. So while you're standing, all I need you to do is reach with one arm to the opposite foot as you kick that foot up, okay? So just kind of twist and reach. And obviously if you need a little bit of balance, help with balance, hold on to the wall, okay? So just put one hand on the wall and then just kick with that opposite foot and reach up. We're gonna do 10 on each side, okay? So just count 10 on one leg and 10 on the other. You can alternate. You can go one side at a time. Main thing is you want to stay really tall, okay? So try not to lean forward as you kick that leg up. Good, big kick, reaching, good, perfect. 10 on each side. There we go. Once we're done with both sides, let's go ahead and start over. We'll start back at the top with the head rolls, the neck rolls. So big circles again, 5 each way. So we're just going through a second set of this circuit. 5 going in one direction, and then 5 going in the opposite direction. Just relax the neck and just roll the head all the way around. 5 each way. Once you're done with these, we'll go into those shoulder rolls. So finish out the neck, and now we'll go big shrug, up and around. Okay, 10 in each direction. 10 big rolls backwards. And then once you're done there, we'll go 10 forward, either way, vice versa. All the way around. Take your time with it, just go nice and easy. Good. 10 and 10. Just take your time with these. Good, all the way. And then the third exercise we'll do, as soon as you're done, go ahead and take your time, but we'll go ahead and grab that dowel, that stick, or whatever towel you had with you earlier. And then we'll go back into the overhead raises. So again, hold that right in front of you Get some tension on it, so pull apart on whatever you're holding. And now let's go up overhead again, all the way up and come all the way back down to the front. All right, 10 times again. Think about getting that range of motion all the way up as high as you can. Make sure your head tries to come through your arms. Think about maybe getting your bicep right outside your ear as you do that. 10 times to get a good stretch in the arms and shoulders here. Good. After 10, we'll go back into those toe touches with a twist. So as soon as you're done, go ahead and set that towel or that stick down, and we'll go back into the toe touches. So stand tall, opposite hand reaches to the opposite leg. So if I'm kicking my right leg, my left hand is gonna reach while I keep my core tight and I stay really tall to do this. 10 on each side. Good. There you go. And again, you can alternate, so you can go one side at a time, switching every rep, or you can just do all right and then all left. It's up to you, whatever you're comfortable doing. Good. There we go. All right, so that's our warm-up. If you need to take a break, get some water, go ahead and take that break now, and then we'll get into our first main A block. So with our first A block, we're gonna start with a floor press, and we're just gonna do it with one arm. So if you have a weight at home, go ahead and grab whatever you may have, and that can be, if you don't have a dumbbell or anything at home, you can use like a water jug, or you can use a book bag and fill that book bag with something heavy you may have, like some canned goods, you know, simple stuff that you may have around the house to fill that book bag. So we're just gonna start on the ground. So go ahead and lay on your back. And then I want you to bend your knees. So have your knees up, your feet are flat on the ground. And then with that one weight in your hand, you're just gonna press up to the ceiling. And now I want you to go slow, 3 seconds on the way down, okay? So we're gonna count down. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, until your elbow touches the floor, and now drive up. Okay, and back down again, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Do that 8 times on your own count. Go ahead, 3, 2, 1, 8 times. Now, another thing to think about, if that's too hard, you can just easily just go up and down. You don't have to go slow on the way down, okay? Going slow makes it a little bit tougher. So just press up and bring it back down if you need to make that easier. And then you'll switch hands and do that same thing on the other side, okay? Just up and down. Try to keep your feet flat. You can relax your head while you're doing this, okay? If you want to make it tougher, if you have 2 weights, both weights are going to be up, okay? One hand will stay up while the other one works for 8. And then you can do the same on the other side. One hand stays up while that arm works. All right, once you're done with your floor press, we'll go into our second exercise here. So finish your 8 reps. Make sure we go nice and controlled on the way down for 3 seconds. Good. There we go. Easy on the way down. All right, now we're gonna get into what's called a bird dog. Okay, so from your hands and knees, we're just gonna go opposite arm and opposite leg come up. So if I raise up my right hand, I'm gonna reach out like I'm reaching for something in front of me. My left leg is gonna go straight back, okay? And we're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. All right, so here we go. Opposite arm and opposite leg. That other knee stays on the ground, that other arm stays straight. Ready? Opposite arm and opposite leg, go, 20 seconds. We're gonna hold this. Okay, now if this is hard, if you feel like you're wobbling all over the place, then all you have to do is just raise up and come back down. So you can do them in reps for 20 seconds. So just come up and come back down. Just keep the core tight. Good, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now let's do the other side. Other arm and other leg. So now we're gonna do the opposite. Here we go. 20 seconds starts now. Good, hold that. Again, if you're wobbly, hand and leg just kind of come up nice and easy so you regain your balance at the bottom. Good, try to stay really still here. Hold that position as still as possible. We're almost done. Hold on for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, that was our second exercise. Now we're gonna go back to the floor press. So grab your weight again. Let's come back down to the floor. And remember, we're doing 3 seconds slow on the way down, okay? So just from this position, keep your feet flat on the ground with your knees bent. Push that weight up. 3, 2, 1 on the way down, and push back up. And 3, 2, 1, good. Do that 8 times. That was 2, 3, 2, 1, drive up. Good. Again, if you want to make this a little easier, just press up without going slow on the way down. Or if you want to make it harder, grab 2 weights. That way one hand stays up while the other one presses, and then the other one, okay? But obviously you want 2 weights in your hand if you have it, if you have that available to you. All right, nice and slow on the way down for 3 seconds. Really just focus on controlling that weight on the way down. Don't let gravity take over too much. You really just want to ease that weight down to the ground until your elbow touches the floor. Good. That's perfect. Excellent job. There we go. All right, now let's go into our bird dog. Second set of the bird dog, so just flip over to your hands and knees. Again, 20 seconds. All right, so opposite arm and opposite leg are up, and hold that position. Ready, go. 20-second hold. Now, I already showed if you want to make it easier, you can come up and down. If you want to make this harder, this is going to be pretty challenging. I want you to come knees off the ground, both knees, okay? And you're just going to hold this position as still as you can. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, let's get the other side. Other arm and other leg. Ready, go. 20 seconds on the clock. If you're doing the challenging variation of this with the knees off the ground, try to stay low, maybe 1 or 2 inches above the ground with your knees, and just hold that tight. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. All right, that was our first block of exercises. So if you need a water break, go ahead and take a break, get some rest, and then we'll move on to our next block. So the next exercise we have, you'll need some sort of a towel, okay? So if you have a bath towel at home, what I want you to do is kind of fold that towel up so that it's really thick, preferably like a big bath towel if you have it. We're gonna work on your balance, okay? So a thick towel, put that on the ground right in front of you, and we're just gonna work on standing on one leg, okay? So put that foot on the towel, stand on the towel. It's gonna make it a little uneven and wobbly, but that's the point of it, okay? So while you're here, stand on one foot, and I want you to pull this other knee up in front of you. So try to keep that knee about as high as your hips, okay? 20 seconds, ready? And go. Hold that position really still. Try to fight for that balance. Stay tall, and keep that knee up in front of you, okay? Nice and easy. Good. If this is really difficult, don't worry about the towel. You can just stay on the floor. Flat on the floor is fine as well. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. Now let's do the other leg. Again, if standing on the towel is too much, just stay on the floor, okay? 20 seconds. Ready? And go. Knee up nice and high. Stay tall. Show me good posture. Good. Hold that position. There we go. Nice and easy. Almost there. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Perfect. All right, now, once we're done with our balance, let's go back down to the ground and let's work on our T-spine. So T-spine is gonna be like the mid part of your back, all right? So we're just gonna work out any sort of stiffness you may have in that middle of your back. So back to your hands and knees. All we're doing is take one hand. I want you to reach through like you're threading a needle underneath that other arm, and then reach. Big rotation all the way up to the top, okay? So reach underneath you. Let's go ahead and do 10 on each side. Big reach, and rotate as high as you can, okay? Try to think about watching your hand as you rotate all the way up. So keep your eyes on your fingertips the entire way through, all the way up. All right, 10 on one side, and then switch to 10 on the other. If it's difficult for you to do this from your hands and knees, another variation is if you grab a chair, you can do the same exercise and do the same mobilization on your T-spine seated, and then just put your hands behind your head, elbows back, and you can rotate to one side. Okay, so just kind of twist 10 times to one side, and then you would twist 10 times to the other side, really keeping those elbows back and staying tall. Okay, either variation is fine, just from the floor or seated nice and tall. Okay, 10 and 10. Good. Perfect. All right, now we'll go back to our balance work. So if you want to use that towel, or you can go from the ground, I'm going to show you a different variation that could make this a little bit harder if that's really easy for you. So let's go ahead and put that towel down. Stand on one leg, okay? Again, you don't have to stand on the towel, but the harder variation, here we go, 20 seconds, and go, is if you would pass a weight around your body. You can pass that weight around and really try and work on your balance here, okay? So that's gonna be a little bit more of a challenge, but we'll work our way up to that if that's really difficult, okay? So just try and work on the regular balance, and then if you wanna go with weight, you can. And time, that was 20. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other side, all right? Ready, and go. As you're here, remember, you wanna keep that knee tall, up towards your hips. Good posture at the top. And as you pass that weight around, really try to maintain balance. Again, you don't need the weight. This is the harder variation. Okay, so if you want to do it without weight and just hold. And time, that was 20. Good job, guys. Let's go back to the T-spine again, okay? So either from your hands and knees or from that seated position, rotating through. So again, keep that elbow straight, big reach underneath, big rotation all the way up. Following your fingertips with your eyes, okay? So you want your head to turn with your shoulders at the same time. So everything kind of turns together. Big reach, big rotation, and we'll do 10 on each side. And again, the seated variation, in case you need to see that one more time. Seated variation, hands behind your head, elbows are back, and you're rotating your upper body to one side, okay? The goal is to try to get a little bit further with every rep to really mobilize that upper back, okay? And try to get loose in your back. You also might find that one side is a little bit more tight than the other side. That's okay, that's normal, that's just how the human body's made. Usually one side is a little bit stronger than the other, so you might find that one side is tighter than the other side. And that's okay, that's not a big issue to worry about. All right, that was 10 on each side. So we are done with our second block of exercises. Go ahead and grab some water, get whatever you need, take your time and take a break. The last exercise we're gonna do is a little cardio. So make sure you have your space cleared out a little bit so there's nothing you're gonna step on, nothing that you could trip over, okay? We're gonna be doing some line footwork. So imagine you had a line on your floor, or if you have like something on that you're standing on the carpet, you have a line there that you wouldn't trip over. Pretend that you have a line there and you're gonna step over and back and over and back over that line, okay? And we're gonna do that for 20 seconds, okay? So 20 seconds on the clock. Obviously, the slower you go is gonna be a little bit easier. If you happen to wanna go really fast, that's gonna be a little bit tougher, and that's really gonna get your heart rate up, okay? So whichever variation you wanna do, fast or slow, let's go ahead and go for 20 seconds, all right? Ready, and go. Over and back, over that imaginary line, good. Faster speed, really gets the heart rate up. Good, just make sure we're picking our feet up here. Keep going, try to keep the same pace. There you go, good. Almost there, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax, good. Catch your breath, we have 3 sets of that, okay? So that was 1, we're gonna go ahead and do 2 more of those. All right, so catch your breath, take your time. I know that's gets your heart rate up pretty good there, so Ready for round 2? Okay, here we go. Second set, go, 20 seconds. Nice and quick on your feet, there you go. Over and back on that imaginary line. Good. Quicker you go, the harder it is. Nice job, nice job. Good. Almost there. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good, good, good. One more time. One more time, and then we'll be done with the cardio. And again, if you guys want to do this more at home, you can do this as you're at home throughout the day. You can do several of these, 20 seconds each whenever you have time, just to get a little bit extra cardio in and get that heart rate up. All right, third set, here we go. Ready, 20 seconds, and go. Try to be quick on your feet. Make sure you're picking your feet up. Get up over that imaginary line. Good. There we go. Good job, good job. Good speed, good speed. Keep it going. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job, great job. Get water if you need it. And now let's go into our cool down. We'll stretch, and then we'll be finished out with the workout, okay? So, let's go ahead and stretch out. Grab a chair if you need to. If you want to sit, have a seat. Just kind of get a little bit close to the edge of your chair here. And we can do a little bit of upper body stretches. So the first one, just kind of reach one arm across your body. Keep that arm straight and just pull with the other hand. Okay, so just sit nice and tall, pulling that arm across and just hold. You'll feel that kind of here in the back of your shoulder. Just hold that stretch. We'll hold it for about 10 seconds or so. Nice and easy. Okay, relax. Now let's do the other side. Other arm goes across the chest. Other hand pulls on that elbow close to your body. Hold that there. Easy 10-second hold. Good. And relax. Next one. Gonna kind of hug yourself. So give yourself a little bit of a bear hug. So arms go all the way around. So you're kind of grabbing your shoulders if you can. So big hug. Sit tall. And now I want you to twist side to side. Nice and easy. Go slow. Twisting side to side. 5 times each way, okay? So right, left is 1. We'll do 5. Get a good twist. Make sure you're really squeezing. Hold your shoulders. Squeeze your arms around your body. 5 times. Good. And then the last one, just kind of getting your triceps a little bit. So pull one elbow like you're pointing that elbow towards the sky. And then pull the other hand so that hand pushes back, and you'll feel the stretch right down the back of your arm. Hold that overhead. Get a little bit of a 10-second stretch here. Good, and now relax. Let's do the other side. So other elbow goes up towards the ceiling. Other hand just kind of pulls that elbow back overhead. Hold that there. 10 seconds. Really get a good pull. And relax. Good. One more stretch. Let's go ahead and do an overhead reach. So while you're seated, again, sit tall. One hand is going to go up over, arm straight, and big lean over to one side. Good. Hold 5 seconds. All right, come back up to the top. Now let's do the other side. Big reach, up and over. Hold. 3, 2, 1. One more time on each side. Big reach with that other hand, up and over. Get a good stretch. You'll feel this all the way down your side. Relax. Now let's do that one last side. Big reach, big twist, big lean over to the other side. Hold and relax. Good. All right, that was a great workout, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Nice job. We'll look forward to the next one.